For this series, we've visited the website Random Acts of Genealogical Kindness. This is a global volunteer organisation helping people with their family history projects.
Desmond, the Grim Reaper? Not too far off. The Deathsman was the executioner.
Devil, the Deathsman's assistant. Devil is actually the term for a printer's errand boy. He was usually a very young lad who assisted not only with errands, but also swept the floors and washed the rollers with really black ink on them. So consequently, he got the black ink all over his clothes and on his person. The devil is associated with black, hence the title, Devil.
Dragman. This is nothing to do with actually wearing drag. A dragman was a fisherman who fished by dragging the net along the bottom of the water.
Drugger, somebody who drugs people. Actually, this was one of the names for a pharmacist.
Duffer. This is old-fashioned British slang for someone who has little skill or someone who is slow to learn, usually said as old duffer. A duffer was actually a peddler of cheap goods. A dustman or binman collected domestic refuse.
Domestic refuse?
Refuse. Domestic
Domestic refuse?
Domestic refuse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not refuse by any chance.
I've never heard that word before.
Refuse, like refuse collector. Refuse, rubbish.
You just saying it louder at me isn't going to help me know what it is.
Because they call it, refuse collector, not dustman now. Or
Oh, is that the
PC. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I better learn that one.
Yeah. Dustman. A dustman or binman is a British term for a refuse collector, maybe called a garbage collector or a waste collector in the USA, or trash man.
Trash man.
I love that word, trash.
I know, trash. Faker. A faker was a photographic assistant who added colour to photographs before colour film was available.
Fancy man. Fancy man is British slang for a man who is having a relationship with a woman he's not married to. For example, did you know Brenda from number 4 has gone off with her fancy man? It was initially a term used for a pimp, and a fancy woman was, yes, you've guessed it, a sex worker.
A flusherman. A flusherman cleaned out water mains.
A feather beater or a feather driver. This job was cleaning feathers.
A feather dresser who cleaned and prepared the feathers for sale.
Featherman, dealer in feathers and plumes.
I liked how you said plumes.
Yes, and plumes.
Plumes.
Plumes, nice word.
Yes, you don't hear that word very
You
much
don't.
anymore.
I haven't said plumes for a long
No,
time.
indeed. Bring it back.
Plumes. I'm going to try and add it to my normal vocabulary.
Your repertoire.
Repertoire, yes.
A feather wife. A woman who prepared the feathers for use.
Flasher. A specialist process worker in the glass industry.
A foot maiden was a low-class servant.
Fly coachman. Driver of a one-horse carriage hired for the day.
Flying stationer. A broad street. I knew I was going to mess that up.
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
A flying stationer. A street broadsheet seller.
Footpad. A footpad was a robber. In archaic terminology, a footpad is a thief who robs his victims who are on foot. This was opposed to a mounted highwayman who may, in certain circumstances, have fame and notoriety. Footpads operated between the 16th century and the beginning of the 19th century.
A footpost. A footpost was a letter carrier or messenger who travelled on foot.
Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.